as we last left off in this lovely, lovely adventure, the group had just found out a certain person that they presumed had died was not dead. In fact, he was still in the same place they had left him like 3 months ago. Questions had been asked. New powers have been discovered from said person. The fact that he can now manifest a golden sword. But no answers have been determined yet. So, and I'm sorry, guys, I got a kind of a cough too, still getting over everything. But as the group decided to leave the barracks and head to the the Secret Garden Tavern, that is where we will come in with a lovely storm growing in the distance. So,
Wait. I thought we ended where we were seeing the person.
oh, no, I mean, y'all didn't see anybody. You,
Oh, okay. I thought for some reason I thought we saw the dragon or the person coming in on the ship.
no, you saw a ship coming in.
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
you
Okay.
guys were going into the bar as a ship was coming in, and there's a storm coming
Okay.
behind them.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I had that right in my head. I'm sorry.
No, that's right, but y'all didn't see
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
So now I'm going to bring y'all over to this place.
Woo. Is that Gopher?
Yes, that is Gopher.
Oh, look at how handsome he looks. Aww.
And is the music too loud or is it fine?
It seems fine on my end.
All right, cool. But yes, so you guys walk into the tavern. It isn't as busy as you guys like have seen it, but it's nice and bustling. People are sitting around talking. People, another group of adventurers sitting there talking about their last job before coming here. Just some people just sitting there listening to um uh Leonie Leonie singing on stage with her band. A new barkeep behind the bar, just kind of cleaning glasses, and you not to. Oh, and you guys come walking in. So, Telltales, I'm taking it over to you guys. Where do you want? What's the plan? Where do you guys want to go? It's all on y'all.
I was going to get a beer.
Oh, it's right behind her.
Uh, you guys watch as Natsu just kind of walks off this way and just sidles up to a table.
At least we have a spot.
Yeah.
And, Core goes with them. Gopher, on the other hand, comes right along too. He's like, man, it's been so long since I've had a drink.
Well, order whatever you want.
He's like, I really don't have money.
Order whatever you want, for pity's sake.
Huh, okay. Cool. And you see this just uh, big guy behind the bar just cleaning a glass, and he looks up. So, what I get you?
I
Just
want a flagon of ale.
coming up. What about the rest of
Whatever
you?
these two want.
And you see Gopher's like, um, want a big one. Big thing of ale. Real big.
I love Gopher.
And
I'm gonna say 2 pints as she looks back at Odd for you.
Make that 3. I need 1 for each paw.
And then 1 on the side. You got it. So
Hell
4 for us, and then the biggest one you got for that one over there.
he's like, okay, cool. And he goes walking over. Just give us a second, and I'll get it out for you.
Night. How much gold would that be?
Here, it'll be he goes 10 gold for, or actually he goes 5 gold.
She puts 10 on the table.
He goes, being that you guys are friends and all.
She puts 10 down and says, I appreciate that, but you deserve it.
Thank you. I'm not gonna say no to extra. And within no time, like he's
Hello?
I forgot to
That was my phone at first.
I forgot to put that on silent. Sorry, guys. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear
My
that.
version, it broken.
But yeah, you guys get your drinks, and this thing is like the thing he has looks like it should be like it should be almost like a pitcher for everybody. The one that Gopher has.
Mm-hmm. Looks at odds. So 2 of those next time I take it.
And
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Hell looked at Odd, and after seeing the picture that Gopher had gotten, Hell looks at Odd and just like, I'm assuming 2 of those next time.
Oh yeah.
As they're walking.
You see Gopher he's holding it, and like it's almost that whole kind of like he's trying to make sure he doesn't spill it. Because it's just it is big. Like it might be a foot tall. And probably about 8 inches round.
Jeez.
And he's just carrying it and just sits it on the table. He's like, oh, this is gonna be great.
We're gonna have to babysit, aren't we?
I feel like it. We're carrying him out.
Yeah.
And Gopher's just like just sits it on the table and like just picks it up and just like takes a big ass gulp of it and just sits it down. And Cora looks at you guys and then looks back at him and looks at you guys like she has that look of where's mine?
And Hell hands her one of the. Unless you want one of the big ones, if that's the case, I can go get you one of the big ones.
And she looks at the big one, then looks back at you like, yeah, I want one of those.
All right. Hell runs back over and gets another big one. Actually, she gets 2 more big ones.
Throw in another 2 gold.
All right. Not 21.
No, Natsu didn't say like he wanted one.
Oh no, I put 21 instead of 2, but
oh wow,
glad he didn't want one. I fixed it.
You're just paying for the whole bar.
Apparently.
But you guys are all set back, drinking, having fun, just kind of. As I said, Leone's up on the stage, and Natsu is just kind of sit back in his chair and like just kind of off in his own little world. It seems like, and outside you can just hear the and instant rain just pouring down.
Got in just in time, it seems.
And at this point, Duelist, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're gonna go over one-on-one for a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I gotta
God.
Oh no, I'm left to my own devices.
go.
We will be right back.
Principal's office so early.
All right. All right. So, Duelist,
Mm-hmm.
as you're on this the airship, starting to pull in the dock, you see Armor in the distance, and behind you, you just hear this as the storm is coming, and as you're sitting there looking out, you see a green-haired man walking up, just sitting at the edge of at the bow of the ship with you, looking out over everything. He is in leathers. Short sword on his left hip, on his right hip, a whip. Cloak on, and he kind of looks over and smiles. Lovely evening we're having.
It's not the worst storm I've ever seen.
Usually storms bring, depending on the storm, brings ill omens.
Doesn't peace usually follow ill omens, though?
Some kind of peace, anyway. So, may I ask
Are you
why
frightened?
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Go-
He goes, no, me. Frightened of storms, I've seen far, far worse. He goes, and what about you? Why are you here in Armor? Business, pleasure, a little bit of both.
Perhaps a little bit of both.
He goes, maybe we'll have to deal with some of that pleasure together then sometimes. Well, after business, of course.
My apologies, sir. You're a very handsome man, and I have no doubt you would make any lady happy. But I'm afraid my pleasure does not lean towards that.
Not yet, you say, but the night's still young. And it's raining.
We shall see.
And on top of that, it's raining, you know. Who knows what? All kinds of romantic gestures happen during the rain. And about this point, you see this black-skinned tiefling woman come walking up, about 6'1", 6'2", and she comes walking up. Daz again, really? He's like, what? What? She's lovely. I was just saying hi. We're not here to say hi. We're here on a job. He was like I said, business and pleasure can mix sometimes. And you see her just kind of roll her eyes at him. And she just looks over at you. Pardon, my friend. He doesn't know when to take no for an answer.
He's being harmless. Besides, if he ever got to that point, the water is just right there. A quick little push will cool his head.
And he's sitting, Daz is sitting here, he's like, I am right here. But, and about this point, you come in the dock, and you dock in place, and suddenly the rain just starts pouring. And you hear him just like, "Oh God damn it!" And he pulls up his hood. He goes, "All right, Yaz, let's go. Come on, Yaza, we have work. Oh God, fuck!" And he just kind of quickly starts getting off the boat, and the tiefling woman just looks down at you and just nods and begins walking off the boat.
She gives her a nod of respect back as she pulls her own hood over her head and starts to disembark.
So, as just, finding somewhere quick to get out of the rain is like the best way to go right now, because it's just so heavy, and it would quickly just, soak anybody. So, fortunately, all three, unfortunate, fortunate, depending on how you look at it, all three of you end up going into the Secret Garden Tavern, mostly just to get out of the rain and get your bearings. And we will all jump back over, and we'll go from there. We'll get to actually describe what the other characters see when you come in, and we'll go from there.
Works for me. Works for me.
All right, let's get back over to the main chat. Now we're just waiting on Sona. Oh, there's Sona.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are back. And why do I keep
And
switching?
he's gone.
Why do I keep out?
He's back.
What am I doing?
Welcome to Sunday, everybody. Technological difficulties.
No, that's not even technological difficulties. That's me
He just pressed
difficulties.
the end button on accident.
No, I hit the lobby button.
Oh.
I went to the lobby instead of our actual gaming chat. That was all on me. But anyway, as you guys are sitting there, beginning to just drinking, you look up and you see coming through the bar door these two lovely individuals. One, as soon as he comes through, you see this 6'2", black-skinned, blonde-haired, purple-eyed tiefling woman come walking in. No cloak, nothing. And she just kind of shakes her hair and just looks around the room. And the other figure walks in, cloak on. As soon as he takes his hood off, kind of curly, shaggy, green hair, green eyes, tan skin, just enough of a beard. And he just looks around smiling at everybody, just like, huh. He has that look of oh, I'm gonna enjoy it here. And you watch these two just go sauntering up to the bar, out of your view. And then enters another person. And Dulles, I will let you describe what this character looks like before I put the token down.
Well, she does stop at the doorway and she does kind of shake off the rain so she doesn't track it all in. But what you see when she puts back her cloak, you see young woman, humanish, probably looks maybe about early mid-20s. Dark skin, probably a mixture between natural and tanned. dark brown hair that's got a few braids in it. It's kind of thrown over her shoulder, and eyes are just bright electric blue. She's she's a little bit on the tall side. She's standing at about 5'10". And as she's kind of shaking off the rest of the rain and kind of tapping off the mud from her boots, you kind of see a hint of armor underneath the cloak that she's wearing. And then she's just kind of look at her surroundings a little bit before joining her companions over at the bar area.
And yeah, this is and you see her come walking in, and the question is, at this point, what are the rest of you doing?
Belle's just like watching them out of the corner of their eye, sipping on her ale.
Odd is. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Natsu's like deep in thought, right?
Yeah, he looks like he's off in his own little world.
Odd's gonna lean over to Hell and just like kind of he is whispering or trying his best, and just being like, Hell.
He turns. What?
Natsu told me he loved me. I don't know what to do. He's holding up one of his fingers in front of them, like trying to be like block their faces as he's talking.
Hell like loses all form of trying to be quiet. She goes, "Oh."
Wait, you peeked.
You cut out big.
Oh, it just went. She just said, "Oh."
No. So. And he's just like obviously very like confused and flustered.
The hell seeing that, she's just like, just let it flow naturally. You'll be fine.
Oh, how? How does one let something like that flow naturally?
Just be yourself. She just kind of puts her hands up and shrugs her shoulders. First things first, get your butt over there next to him.
Oh, don't leave me like this.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll sit next to you, okay?
Please.
Okay.
And he's gonna just sit and like taking like glances at Natsu and then back at her, and then glances at him and then glances up at the front like a gopher and core. Like, ugh.
Don't push yourself. If you don't think you're ready for that, then don't do it.
He didn't notice anybody come in. Like, he's just been in his own brain. Having his little panic.
A little panic attack.
He's over here just like,
attack.
panic attack, go!
Yeah,
It was super effective.
it was, because he's like, not on guard as he usually is, so he's just like,
And as you guys are just kind of talking, and you see Natsu just like, he's looking up at the stage, like, it's almost like, he's looking at the stage, he's looking at the people, but he's not, like engaging with the people, like with the crowd, with the band, and whatnot. He's just like, it's almost like he's just like there.
Gopher has
And
been through a lot.
you see Gopher over here just kind of bobbing his head, like taking another big drink and just having fun. He's like, hell, thanks for the drink, by the way.
Of course. You
He's
deserved it.
He's like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Mel's just sipping on hers. He's keeping an eye on everything she can.
It's got a lot going on watching her table and the random people.
And so we'll come over, as y'all are doing this, we'll come over to the other group of people. And at this point, you see Daz looks over, seeing you again. He goes, so you couldn't help but follow me here.
Well, considering it was the closest place from the pier to keep out of the rain, little hard not to follow you. And she just flashes him a smile.
He goes, is that the only reason you followed?
Well, that and a warm drink.
He goes, I don't know if you're flirting or you're actually being coy, but either way, I kind of like it.
She's just gonna kind of roll her eyes at him and kind of wave over the bartender, when he's not busy.
And the bartender comes over, just, how can I help you?
Something warm, please.
He goes, okay. He goes, it'll be a copper.
I'll slide him over 5 silver.
He goes, very well. And as they're sitting there, like, he's bringing you your drink, and you see Das is leaning over at the counter. He goes, excuse me, sir. And you see him, like, slide over, like, 20 gold. Me and my compatriot are looking for somebody. A couple of tabaxi. There's one big, very strong looking. The other one, a little scrawnier, but they both know how to hold themselves really well. I would like to find them if need be.
Mm-hmm.
And the bartender's like, what is your passive perception, by the way?
Mine? It is 17.
Let me roll something real quick then. And you notice that he kind of, like, the bartender kind of, like, nods toward the tree. But doesn't say anything, just kind of nods. And passes, him and the big chick, both a thing of ale. He goes, well, it was a pleasure. He goes, come, Yaza, let's go have a drink, sit down, enjoy the night so far. And she just kind of just looks at him, and they begin walking off. He goes, my lady, please, if you would like to come hang out with us as well, you're more than welcome.
Do appreciate the invitation, but no thank you, sir. But enjoy your evening.
And with that, they go walking off this way, and they come over to this table over here.
Now, when I came in, did I see the others at the table there behind the tree?
You would have saw Helen Odd. That's all you would have seen at the moment.
But looking around, they're literally the only two tabaxi here in this room, right?
Oh yeah, no, there's no denying they are the only two. They're the only
Yeah,
two
she's
tabaxis
gonna.
in here.
Okay. Um, I didn't hear any physical description aside from what he told the bartender, though, right? Like
Right.
he wasn't talking about it, anything on the ship or anything.
No.
Okay. So she's gonna pick up her drink and kind of casually go over to this table and just kind of sit down. But let me check on this here real quick. He is actually going to kind of glance over her shoulder at Halora and Odd. Odd clearly matches that description, though, right?
Big tabaxi man.
Yep. She's going to actually open her mind and mind link over to Halora, since she's within 80 feet of her. And what Halora hears is, you and your friend best be careful. That man is looking for you. But doesn't look up or look in their direction.
Hell just kind of like freezes for a second and starts looking around.
You have no idea where it came from. You don't know what man she's talking about. Nothing. You just you just heard a voice in your head.
She like tugs at Odd's arm and tells like motions for him to pull his ears closer.
He does, like he's still like in mid sip and just leans over.
She puts her hand over her mouth. She's like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I feel like I've been mind raped. Somebody just told me there's a guy here trying to get us. Or something. I don't know. I just
It was the woman who walked. It was the man who walked in with that with the tiefling.
It's still there.
Have you finally lost it? Do I need to go buy our pact and put you down? And is he like inches for his axe?
She's like, no, and it's seriously there. Can I see them like through, like if I were to kind of gaze past Gopher?
Are you trying to do it stealthily, or are you just looking?
I'm trying to do it stealthily. I don't want to draw attention to it, so.
Roll me a stealth. First roll of the night. Let's go.
Oh, thank goodness, 26.
I was gonna say, where's the nat one?
Don't jinx me like that, you son of a biscuit eater.
And oh yeah, you see them over there. You know, just having a couple drinks.
Do they look like they're looking at us?
No.
Okay.
She's just
Oh.
like he's
sorry.
like he's talking to her. She looks more annoyed. and like he keeps pointing out the Leonie at the singing.
And Hell, like, does the whole, like, eye point thing for Odd. And again, with her hand over her mouth, she says, it's those people over there. And then under the table, she's, like, trying to point at them as well.
With your high enough stealth roll, you know, that's fine.
Odd doesn't look over because he's like he already knows if he looked, it's gonna be too obvious. So he's just gonna How big is this table?
Like probably about as big as it is. It's like 10 by
Okay.
probably like 10 by 10. It's a big table. These tables are
Do you
huge.
think the underneath it could hide a big tabaxi man for like a split second?
Quite possibly.
He's gonna kind of slink down, like after, he puts his drink down, he's gonna slink down a little bit where he thinks he's hidden and use the ring of illusion.
Okay, so I need I will say a stealth with advantage.
Okay, let's see. What is my That's a 17.
Okay, and you activate the ring of illusion.
Yep. Odd
So
becomes Eve.
because
Eve.
gotta get the belt top out again.
Yep.
The hell pulls it out. Back.
Gotta
And-
strap them bad boys down.
And the tabaxi man you saw is no longer there. You don't know where the tabaxi man went to. But now you have this big busty orc woman.
Hmm.
And
And,
you see Natsu
go ahead.
you see Natsu kind of just like look back, and he's like, "What's going on?"
At that, Odd is just gonna grab one of his drinks again, act kind of like tipsy, and hang over Natsu. He's like, I'm not looking at them, but he's putting on a bit of an act for himself because he's like, oh no.
Oh. And
Oh
so
no.
you see Gopher go, "Wait a minute." He's like, aren't you supposed to be my fiance?
Hell, at this point, Hell's gonna like kind of slink in between the two and just go shh.
He goes, "But that's my fiance."
No, he's drunk.
He goes, "I thought she was gone."
Hell's gonna grab Gopher's face, make him look at her, and tell him to shut up.
He's like, "Why are you being mean so sudden?"
There is a situation. I just need you to keep it cool.
Okay, I'm cool.
Okay, just go back to your drink.
He's like, "My fiance left me," and now he starts to just.
Hell just like slaps her forehead so hard.
Maybe this is good. Oh,
So-
God.
Core, she leans over to Core and is like explaining it to her a little bit as well.
You see Cord just staring over at them and then just drinking her drink.
Don't stare, you're gonna draw attention to me. I'm the only tabaxi here.
And Cord's just still drinking her drink. And it's like almost like puts her hand around your around your shoulders. Like even sitting down, she is still
Huge compared to me. Yeah.
yes. And just continues drinking. she's singing, but it's in Infernal, so it's
Mhm.
not the same song Leone's singing, but it is singing.
How much does everybody still have in their drinks? Because I think it's about time we,
I was gonna say.
skedaddle.
Core's is empty. Fucking Gophers is on like halfway.
Hell's gonna like grab Gophers and start smoking.
He's like, no, this is my drink. I'm sad right now. Let me be sad.
Hell's just like pushing him away as she's.
All right, now I need to oppose athletics from both of y'all because this
Oh
is
no,
hilarious.
this is gonna be horrible. Yeah, that's 9. Shouldn't he be at disadvantage? He's drunk.
We'll see.
Oh no.
Oh, you lucky I didn't roll that nat 20.
No.
But he is still holding his own. Like, you're trying to pull it away from. He rolled a 13 on the die before even like adding modifiers. And he's over here just like, no, this is my drink. I'm drinking it myself. I didn't drown my sorrows. My fiance left me.
Okay, I'm gonna let go now, so you don't have to pull anymore. Okay?
He's like, fine. And
You stop. It's like, and he stops pulling. Yeah.
yeah.
Because I don't want him to go flying backwards. Hell sets
And-
it back down on the table. Well, you need to hurry the fuck up then.
And he's like taking another drink, and while this is going on, Odd, what are you doing?
Odd's gonna kind of watch them, look to Core. Is she looking at him by chance?
She's kind of like every now and then she looks up to see what's going on.
He's gonna, if he can, like at one point he's just gonna like take his cup and like as though like he put it down badly, kind of knock it to get her attention.
Okay.
And if she looks up or moves towards him, he's gonna make a little bit of a head tilt towards the door.
And you see her just kind of nod.
And he's gonna whisper to Natsubi like, I'm sorry for this, just go with it. And he's just gonna like drunkenly like pick up Natsu and like giggle and start heading towards the door.
And not to say what. Okay. And hell,
Yep.
make me a perception check, please.
Check. Perception. 21.
By the time you notice, you notice fast enough, but the green-haired man is about here when you notice him.
Guys, I think that's our cue. She
And
grabs.
Gopher's like, our cue for what? He goes, what cue?
Hell looks at Core. Grab him. Go.
And,
Telling her to grab Gopher to run.
and she just nods. And like, without problem, just snatches Gopher over the shoulder. And Gopher's just like, wait! I'm not done! And he ain't fighting Core, because she is way bigger and stronger than he is. So now the barbarians have the two smaller people. Where are y'all moving? Because Core is going this way.
Heading out the door.
Alright, so just move Odd where you want to be, and then I will I'll put Natsu with you. So y'all made it about here.
Nahel would be following like closely behind Core.
And as you hear the dude, he goes, "Excuse me, sir. I would." God damn it all! At this point, he goes, "Sir, please stop running. I need to talk to you." And so, duelist, as this is going on, you see this going on. You see him. You see Daz come running up. He's like, "Sir, please, I need to talk to you. Please stop running from me."
Hell just yells at the top of her lungs, "There's a strange guy chasing me!" In her girliest voice ever.
And at that,
As he passes,
oh, go ahead.
as he passes by, can I cast? As he passes by, can I discreetly cast Hold Person on him?
Roll a stealth. Oh, is it verbal or
Oh God. It is. It is all three. So.
So yeah, you'll need a stealth check, and there's a chance this could backfire on you.
Actually, before I do that, can I check to see if he has any ill intentions, or is he just shouting it at their attention?
Roll me an insight.
My insight is, that's a 9.
It doesn't seem like any ill will. It's just like he's just. It looks like he's just trying to get their attention.
Okay, instead of casting, I'm gonna step in front of his way.
He's like, please, out my way.
What?
And he was, I need to talk to the person. And I figure at this point, you guys are out the door.
Oh, yeah.
And so, God damn it. Why? So the whole group is out the door. And you see, like, you see the just the aggravation on this man's face. And he's like, "Love, are you trying to play hard to get or what? Because one moment you want nothing to do with me, then now you're standing in my way."
I'm actually questioning your intentions. Because most women don't like it when somebody chases them so persistently.
As far as I know, that wasn't a woman.
Well, most men don't like that either.
Oh. I wasn't chasing you, so why does it matter?
But it's a gesture of good faith towards somebody else. Like I said, advances that persistent are not welcome.
Well, there's this lovely thing of mind your own business, ma'am.
Well, they clearly didn't want to talk to you, so you should mind your own business.
Well, the thing is, that is my business, and it'd be nice if you left me alone from here on.
If you leave me alone, I will leave you alone.
Yes, then we're in the same boat then. Yes, now if you excuse me, I have people to go track down. Because someone got in my way. And with that, he goes running out the door. And
she's gonna go chasing after him.
all right, so where is the rest of you? Where are you guys running to?
imagine during their, what was it, 2 weeks of wandering around this place, that I feel like they may have, or Odd has gone exploring a bit. So I feel like he's gonna take an alleyway instead of the main street to their inn.
Back to the Quiet Storm.
Yeah.
Now the question is, I know Cora's in hot pursuit. Is Hale following?
Oh, yeah, she's following Odd. Sorry.
Okay, so you guys are just like, I would say Roman survival odd with advantage because yeah, I would say 2 weeks is well y'all been here longer than 2 weeks, but yeah, this whole time I would figure you got acquainted with the area fairly well.
Oh, that's a 15.
Well, as you guys are all going chasing out, just tearing out this place, just running and running and running some more. You all make it back to your to the Quiet Storm Inn, and are you all going to the same room or are you all splitting up?
Hell's vote would be same room since we know they're coming,
Yeah.
or at least that they're here.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys just go tearing into a room, I'm going to change music because the happy music doesn't need to be here anymore. Because, it's kind of, at this point, it's just kind of a chase. Kind of. But, we'll go with this one. But anyway. But yeah, you guys are hitting off somewhere now.
Yeah,
We'll
as
go with
soon as
that
they
one
get in,
first.
he's gonna, Odd's gonna put down Natsu and close their window if it
Right.
isn't already closed.
And yeah.
Is there? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Is there like a what do they call it? Like a armoire or what is it called? The big old like dresser chest thing.
Armoire.
Armoire.
Armoire. Thank you. Or something like in the room.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna move that in front of the window.
And Natsu's just sitting there. What's going on?
Hell will start filling them in on the fact that somebody entered her mind and told her that those people, the one that was chasing him and the one he came in with, were out to get them. Basically.
And
And we also have a bounty on our heads, so
Oh yeah, we
we
should
can't
probably
trust people who are looking for us.
you can trust the person that entered your mind.
better to trust them if they're warning us about something.
Because what if they're warning us to get us away from whoever that was? Because they want us, or they want you.
I think we can take one person as compared to two. Or however many there are. Granted, there could be more with that person, but...
And Natsu's just like, oh my god, I hope we're doing the right thing. So, at this point, you guys are just kind of held up in the room.
Yeah. Like during when Natsu was speaking, Odd just kind of had this look of like kind of disappointment at his tone. Just like he's like, wow. Go ahead. Sorry.
and you got you have Gopher over here just like, oh my god, I'm in the room with my ex, and he's over here just kind of
Uh,
crying and
as he's having this mental breakdown, Hal looks at Odd and says, "Please take off the ring. I'm tired of hearing it."
Oh, I'm ahead. I'm way ahead of you as he pulls it off.
He puts
And
out
I
a
just have
hand to take the scarf and shoves it back in the bag of holding.
he goes, see, she's right. Where'd she go? She's right here.
Hal just squeezing the bridge of her nose, like, oh.
Hey, you see Gopher just sitting there like, Mayor, where's the girl at? She was right here.
first off, lower your voice.
He goes, sorry. Where was she? She was right here.
She said she had to go to the bathroom.
Oh. So she's still here.
I don't know. I don't keep track of her. She left the room.
Okay, I need to tell her that I'm mad that
No,
she.
you're gonna stay here.
Because when she comes out, I'm going to. She needs to hear that she left me, and I don't understand why she left me.
How about
Well,
this? You write her a letter. Write everything you want to tell her in that letter.
All right, I can do that.
There you go. It's like giving a toddler crayons and a coloring page.
yes.
And
So never
Nazi's,
letting him get that big drink again. Got it.
you see Nazi just sitting on the bed, just looking around, like tapping his foot, just like he's just waiting for something. And are you guys doing anything, or are you just kind of just hunkering down?
The hell is just hunkered down, but listening for any and all sounds that she can hear.
Any looking out the windows or anything, or is it just
Well, we
literally
can't
just?
because took
Blocked
the
it.
Oh
armor
yeah,
and
I
blocked
just
it.
said nope.
He's
That's
like,
right.
no window assaults here. You'd come
I
through
mean,
the front door.
I guess Hell could be like, all right, pull it away a little bit so I can kind of peek outside.
Then they'll be able to tell that we blocked it off,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then there's a.
So ignore me.
Okay, a little bit.
All right, and while you're doing that, we're come back over to the duelist, who you run outside with him, and he's just looking around. He's just like, God, oh, and he is a little upset, and he looks out the. He turns around and looks at you in the rain still, just like, now you follow me out in the rain.
You sound so disappointed about that.
A little bit at this point, yes. But I guess I'll find them later. You know, guess I gotta go get a drink. And just looks at you and just shakes his head and goes walking back into the bar.
When he does, she's just gonna kind of wait for a few more minutes to see if he or his companion comes out. If they don't, she's gonna pull the hood higher above her head and kind of glance around to see if there's any recent evidence of the people that she had helped, if they had run by or if the rain had washed that away. Or
Um, roll me a survival, actually.
da, 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 da. Fine.
Yay, it's not me.
um, no tracks, no nothing. This rain just is just coming down, and just so much that there's nothing. So the question is, what do you want to do?
She is not going to go back into the bar because she knows very well that guy may come after her, may try to flirt with her again. So she's just going to kind of shot aside, shake her head, and I guess try to find maybe like an inn or something that she can kind of hunker down for at the night, or anything nearby.
Well, like I said, I mean, that's not hard to find. Like I said, um, as you're just walking down the street, trying to keep, essentially head above water, because yeah, rain, lots of rain. And hell, you're the one looking out the window. um, I would say roll me a perception check.
Perception, 16 plus 8, 25, 24?
Um, yeah, you do see um you do see like someone walking down the street, hood up. Um, you wouldn't have recognized you recognize that it's not one of the ones that you saw. And it is kind of strange still because there's no one out and about right now.
Hell calls Odd over. She's like, there's somebody walking in the rain.
They just like the rain.
And about that point, that's when they turn and come into the inn.
They just came into the inn.
Like, like, like the only inn close by, could be a coincidence.
Natsu goes, do you want me to go down there and check?
As long as it's not the Typlet or the green-haired guy, we're good.
So if it's not one of them, so I'll go down
They
and check.
see him though. Like, do they know he's connected to us?
Well, they did see me run off with a big orc woman.
That's true.
He goes, here, I'll do this. And you see him take off his jacket and just throw it to the side and like kick off his shoes. He goes, and just kind of mess up his hair a little more than what it was. He goes, I just need to go down and get a drink. And he goes, I'll be back. And he just
She's
opens.
safe.
He goes, yeah, I got it. And goes walking out the door.
It's just very uncomfortable right now. Like,
And you see Cord just like patting Gopher, who is now asleep on the like drooling on the the parchment he was supposed to be writing on.
So don't use that ring around him when he's drunk.
guess
And give him hell when he wakes up tomorrow.
is Core sitting on like the bed or on the floor or standing?
She's sitting on she's standing by the desk, just kind of patting his head,
You okay, Core?
and she just nods. And she just kind of gives you that look of just like, you know, are we fighting? Are we just what are we doing here?
If we can figure out who these people are, if we have to fight, we have to fight, you know. But just with him gestures to the drooling gopher and getting Natsu back, who is definitely not like himself, and that's frustrating and concerning. I don't want to put them through more right now until we know what's going on. It's not like me. I'm usually like, yeah, let's punch some people, but now I'm just like, well-being of others.
And Core kind of smiles at that when it does the whole like ooh.
Hell goes, oh.
He gets her to headlock into his armpit.
Oh god, it stinks!
What were you saying? What were you saying?
That I love you.
Too late,
And
you're in the pit.
and Core kind of chuckles, and then she starts listening. Like she just kind of sits there and starts listening again, like try to hear. And also she's like, shh. That whole
Hell shuts her mouth.
Yeah, he stops what he's doing, lets her go.
and as that's going on, we come downstairs, and Dillis, as you walk in, you see the elven woman behind the bar. Or not behind the bar, behind the
Counter?
thank you words behind the counter. And I was actually making the hand motions like y'all could see me. Uh, and she smiles. She goes, "Good evening. Lovely weather we're having."
A little bit on the strong side, but rain does everybody good.
She goes, "How can I help you tonight?"
Yes, I was looking for a place to stay for the evening until everything kind of blows over. Maybe just be tonight, maybe turn into 2 nights.
She goes, "We have a couple of rooms available." She goes, "They're 25 gold a night, if that's okay."
That's perfectly fine, and she'll go ahead and pay up.
She goes, "Are you going to pay for the night, or you just want to wait and see what happens tomorrow?"
I will wait and see what happens for tomorrow.
She goes, "Very well then." She goes, "Here's your key. I hope you have a great evening."
Tis very
And
much appreciated, you as well.
and about this point, you see Natsu come walking downstairs, all disheveled looking. and he just kind of
Do I recognize? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
like he just kind of stretches and is like, "Oh man, I need a drink." Because that was way rougher than I wanted. And
Do
he
I
just,
recognize him from the bar?
oh yeah, like it's kind of hard not to recognize him. And he just goes walking past you, like nonchalant, just walks up to the bar, and the lady's like, and she's like, "But you don't usually drink." Yeah, but you didn't do what I just did. And she just kind of smiles at him and gives him a drink. He's like, "Thank you." And just turns and goes walking back up the stairs and just looks over at you.
She's just gonna kind of smile and quietly speak to him. I'm hoping the um, run wasn't too bad from the bar. You were being held pretty. You were. They look like they did not want to let you go.
She's a persistent one. He just looks at you for a second. Would you like to join us? We can always use a third.
I'm afraid I'm not available for a threesome, but I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening. And she's going to quietly lower her voice a little bit more. Let your friends know that he's gone for now, but he's not giving up very soon.
And he just looks at you. He goes, "How do we know you're not one of them?"
Why would I be?
Why wouldn't you be?
I have no reason to chase after you. I have no reason to chase after your companions.
That I know of. He goes, "But if you wouldn't mind coming back to my room, we could discuss this up there, away from prying eyes." And he just kind of like looks around.
Of course. She's just going to kind of nod and follow after him if he heads up the stairs.
And he just walks up, and within no time, he opens the door. He goes, "I brought that drink you wanted."
And Hel puts her hand on her rapier at that. For no reason other than he. I don't know.
And like he lets in this woman, and like as soon as you walk into the room, he's like shuts the door real quick, and you just see a golden glowing light behind you as Natsu's hand is raised, and just this radiant energy is in his hand.
He is going to. Oh, go ahead.
He goes, "We want answers."
She carefully, very quickly disarms herself, leaning a very tall glaive up against the wall. So it's within easy reach of the others. And holds up both hands, stepping away from it. I don't know what answers you want, but I'll try to give them. I have nothing to hide.
He goes, my friends are gonna do the talking."
Yep.
And he looks at you too.
Hel's got, but like, as soon as she saw Natsu glowing, she would have pulled out her rapier and just pointed it at this person. Who are those people? Who are you? Are you the one?
You
that
want who
blinded
I
me?
am? She just kind of raises an eyebrow at that. Well, first off, I apologize for that. I tend to forget that folks away from my people are not accustomed to that, and I do apologize about that. But I had believed that was the best way I could get your attention discreetly without having to shout over a busy bar.
Fair enough. Okay, problem 1 solved. Who are you?
Well, I can assure you that those two at the bar, in accordance with your first request, I had only met them. The man is an annoying flirt. I've tried to get him away from me several times during our trip here, but I promise you I know nothing more than that. As far as to who I am, she kind of pauses for a second. You can call me Venari. I'm just a simple traveler from across the ocean, with really no real destination in mind.
Interesting. And Hell looks at Odd. What else?
Wait, what?
Now, Hell asked who Venari was, who the people were that were chasing us, and
Yeah.
what else did I ask? Oh, I asked if she was the one that came into my mind. I don't think I said it differently. I can't think of anything else, though.
Why are you helping us?
Oh, that would be a smart one. So,
Because I wanted to. I see no reason to help somebody who's being chased by somebody else. As far as I could tell, I saw no ill intentions.
But what do you get out of it?
That I helped.
Does
Hell's
something
just
like this
squinting
out
at
of the
her.
blue for nothing, because that's the most suspicious thing of all.
Natsu's just sitting there like, people don't just help for no reason.
So, like, as soon as we left the bar, that should have been the end of it. But you're kind of putting yourself into something that you obviously don't know about. What's the gain from that for you? Hello,
I can
you hear
honestly
me?
say,
Okay.
Yeah, we
yeah,
can hear you.
Okay.
yeah, we can hear you. Well, I cannot say for certain what intentions he had with you. Nobody chases somebody without reason. That I do agree. For me, like I said, majority of it is I did want to help. But perhaps I can help you in a way. In another way, perhaps. She still has her hands up and looking at all of them.
I have nobody I can talk thieves can't to anymore. I just realized that. I'm sorry.
Natsu's just,
How would you be able to help us?
Glancing at all of them. Well, I can't say that I'm not bad in a fight. I'm pretty knowledgeable about different places and landmarks. Know a little bit of history from my travels.
Hmm.
So a fighting tour guide.
Well, and she's gonna kind of glance over at are any of them looking physically injured anyway, or
Not really.
Other than the drunkard laying on the desk.
Yeah. Gopher just over there.
Elle's gonna look at Odd and be like, I'm gonna go take a peek out the window real quick. Ed goes and takes a peek out the window.
she's gonna
Well,
kind of while she's doing that, Venari's gonna kind of look over at Gopher and then glance over at Odd and Natsu, like, is he all right?
He is just drunk. Ott's gonna look to Core and be like, what do you think?
and she just looks at Venari. At this point, you see Core stand up, and she is the tallest one in this room. And she's just looking at you, just like, just has that look of just like, if push comes to shove, kind of situation. And then all of a sudden, she just kind of nods. And then just sits back down next to Gopher.
Okay. He's gonna take that
Oh.
nod as like she's given like, okay, this person is like fine, or right?
Yeah. That's essentially
Well,
what she just did.
well, if you permit me, and she's looking at Odd as she says this, and does a nod of respect towards Core before doing so. I failed to mention too, I know a little bit of medicine. Perhaps I could look at your friend and see if there's... That way he doesn't fall, how do you say it, flat on his face in the morning?
Oh no, he's gonna do that. We're gonna let him do that.
He deserves it.
He made that decision.
Very well.
He wanted to be a big boy with a big beer. He gets to deal with the big consequence.
Seriously. Oh man.
Tough love.
She just kind of grins at that.
Natsu's just still sitting there looking, and just you suddenly see the energy just fade away. He closes his hand. And as this is going on, hell,
Yeah.
roll me a perception.
Sorry, math. I didn't roll. That would be why. 26.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Streets are quiet. The rain, the rain doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. Everything is like completely and utterly just silent.
She walks back over. Rapier's still raised because untrustworthy. Or not trusting. She doesn't trust her. There we go. That word.
And
Words are hard tonight.
Yeah.
at this point, Natsu's just like, anybody coming?
No.
Well, if no one's coming, I'm going back to the room. Well, I'm going back to my room.
I think Minari can find their room as well. She says, lowering her rapier. Not She's still ready to fight, but not being as intimidating, I should say.
And Natsu just kind of looks and is like, well, if you want to help, we'll be here in the morning. Guess you can meet up with us then.
Sounds good.
That's permissible.
Hell kind of elbows
Uh,
Odd, like,
Yeah, no. Core, is it alright if I leave this one, holds on to, like, puts his paws on Hal's shoulders, and our sleepy friend here stay here tonight, kind of buddy system?
And she nods.
Thank you, Core.
And
And
you see
go ahead.
Natsu like pick up his jacket and pick up his shoes and his gloves. Because he was pretty much, Natsu was sitting there damn near pretty much naked in the room.
all I can think of is butt cheeks guy!
He still had pants. He still had his pants. But
butt cheeks guy.
but at that point he goes, Natsu's like, I hope everybody has a good night.
At that, Odd's gonna put the ring back on as he walks out with Natsu.
He goes, oh yeah, you're coming with me, huh?
Yep.
Your top.
Oh yeah, no, he's just barely covering them. And just like, that fits the theme here. So,
And he just kind of, all right, come on. And everybody separates for the night, go to their room. And like I said, at this point, if anybody wants to do anything before crashing out and waking up in the morning, we'll deal with that now.
Is there a couch in the room that Hell and Core and Gopher are in?
Yes.
Core, would you mind moving Gopher to the couch?
And she just nods. It like just picks him up and gentle enough. Because Cora still's like, you idiot for drinking that much.
I tried to stop him.
And she just kind of tosses him on the, not hard, but it's that whole, make sure it's not gentle, but not just so hard to where it's like hurting him. And all Natsu does is, or all Gopher does is that, and goes back to sleep.
What the hell just gets in bed and goes to sleep.
And Cora just gets in bed too, like,
Deuces. Warm snuggles.
warm the rotisserie chicken.
Fair.
And what about Venari and Odd?
I guess she would kind of go back to her own room and kind of ponder on this. I guess these individuals that she's run across. Just kind of noticing that energy around Natsu. Would she pick up on like who or what he is, or if something is off about him, just from his demeanor?
Not really, because that could just be him. Because you haven't known him well enough to to read that. Right now, he just seems kind of like a standoffish loner type, but to you anyway.
Okay.
But yeah. Past that, anything else or?
No, she'll Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say she was just gonna kind of, I guess, like I said, just kind of meditate on what's happened today, and then eventually go to sleep.
Okay. And now we come over to Odd.
So, like, as soon as they get back to Natsu's room, can take off the ring, quickly move the other armoire in front of if he has a window, in front of that one.
Yeah, he does.
And
All these rooms are fairly mirrored. Like they all fairly like resemble each other.
then gonna put both of the axes down because I know he's carrying both of them now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Um, he's gonna lean them against the armoire. Heave a big sigh and turn around to Natsu.
And at this point, you see Natsu just stretching, and just like tosses all his stuff in the corner of the room.
Well, this day went weird.
Tell me about it.
And at his tone, he just kind of loses the joking nature he had before. And are you okay? Like, I know shit happened. I know, like I said, wounds don't heal overnight, but I am worried.
And with that one, Natsu just sits on the bed and he's just kind of just sits there for a minute, just um, to be honest, not really.
Please talk to me. Doesn't have to be everything. Be something off the top. Be a little grievance.
He goes, "Can I show you something?"
Yeah.
And you see him like just close his eyes for a second, and suddenly, you see wings pop out of his back with these big glowing golden wings, and like they instantly light up the room. And he's just standing there, and his hair kind of like it's almost kind of stands up. Eyes go from that red, the red in the middle to like all this energy coming off of him, and he's just standing there looking at you. He goes, "This is what I really am." He goes, "But," he goes, "Look at my wings," and you can see parts of them have that kind of blackish color to them. And like within like 30 seconds to a minute, suddenly they just vanish, like they just fade away. The energy leaves the room, and the lights just slowly start to dim. He goes, "I've been corrupted."
Yeah. I, he like he's such at a loss for words. Like he knows he can't like say, "Oh, we'll be fine. Everything is okay. You're still you." And he's just like, just really fighting with himself.
He's like,
He does the one thing he knows, and he just pulls him in for a hug.
and Natsu doesn't fight it, and he's sitting there as you're holding on to him. He's like, I can't. I don't feel that light anymore. It was that light that made me me. I don't feel it anymore.
It's still there. It's just under a lot right now. A lot of layers of, you know, bullshit that fucking demonic dude did.
Mm, how are you sure about this? Like, how
A
are you?
fool who rushes into things.
Is how are you sure I'm not being corrupted as we speak? How do you know that I won't turn on you eventually?
I don't know that, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna abandon you. You're important to me. If it comes down to it, you already know that I'll put you down if I have to myself. Cry doing it, probably. Most likely. Kind of like how if something were to happen to me, anything bad, hell would take me down. You would probably take me down if I starting to hurt, you know, any of them. We don't know for sure on things. We never do. Again, we went to the bar thinking, oh yeah, stuff with Gopher. The stuff with Gopher is a good, example. And then we go to the bar just to relax so we can talk things out, and then more bullshit happens. We don't know. As cheesy as it sounds, I'm pretty sure, with all this stuff, we're together. We'll figure something out.
Because you're willing to just trust me.
Yeah,
It was knowing all the horrible things I've done, all the people I've killed, all the just the horribleness that's gone on. And you're
here's
still,
the thing. Go ahead.
because you're still willing to just be here for me.
You're still willing to be here with me, the person who sat there and cutting you down multiple times. You're here in my arms, letting me touch you. Being around me. Most people wouldn't be able to do that. They'd be too afraid of being hurt again. But here you are, willingly being around me. Do you trust me?
And he
I
kind
won't
of,
be offended if you say, you don't, because I understand.
and he actually smiles at that one. Because honestly, with everything that's going on, I think you're the one person I do trust. I honestly wish this trust would have came at a better time.
you mean?
Because I hate the fact that it happened like this. That we, you damn near had to kill me. And me being possessed by an evil bastard of a person is what got us here.
Well, something I have. I grew up in a temple, revering that being that it's been so long I really don't remember. I just remember my family telling me, if you do these things, good things will happen. If you pray to whatever this thing was, things will happen in a, blah blah blah, bullshit. And their beliefs cost them everything, me everything. I'm bitter about it. Don't believe a damn thing anymore. But I believe mostly in the things I can't see, the people who are around me. And, you know, I, after that bullshit, thinking, yeah, I don't think I could be around people who do this and blah, blah, blah. It happens and some good things happen. I'm pretty sure of the things that happened with my family. I wouldn't be out here, adventuring, kicking shark man ass, winning fights, meeting, Mr. Whiskers, for you, that goofball gopher. Like, bad things happen, but good things also happen. And good things can also come out of bad things. Just the same as bad things can come out of good things. Man, that was. Obviously, I didn't drink enough tonight if I'm being this, insight.
And Nazi just kind of smiles at that when he was, you know what? I like the insight. Just don't worry, I won't tell hell.
Don't tell her.
Because you do know you don't have to keep calling her Mr. Whiskers. I know y'all's names now.
Pretty. Yeah. That's just.
Because I
It's
get
just
it.
so funny calling her that, though.
I get it. But
So.
yes, it will take some time for me to get over.
Yeah, of course.
I
But
I've seen way too much that I shouldn't have been seeing this early in my life.
I get.
Because monastery life never taught me this.
He kind of chuckles at that. It, I feel that temple life didn't get me ready for this either.
But
If my parents knew what I was doing right now, oh,
yes, but I do. Yes, I will say this though. Yes, I'm really glad you're here.
glad you're here too.
Yes, can I can ask you another favor?
Sure.
He goes, just please stay strong for me. Yes, because when it comes down
I'll,
to it, I'm going to need your strength more than ever.
I'll do my best. Do your best for me too. Do your best for yourself also.
I don't know. I don't know if me is enough right now to keep that going, but
Well, do it as a favor for me, if anything.
I think I can
Doesn't
pull
have to
that
be
off.
100%, but give it like, 2% if you can. Just try a little.
It was for you. I'll do that. And he's
Just
like, one thing though,
hmm.
you are warm.
He just gives a good on full belly laugh at that. Yeah, it's I'm what a nice big weighted blanket for hell most days when we were out there.
Yes, well, I'm hoping hell doesn't mind sharing then.
I'll leave that between you two. Again, I'm just a blanket. I'm just the hot water bottle here.
Well, I got you for the night, so
Oh, yeah, you should probably get some good rest, 'cause this was a lot. I need the good rest. I'm gonna probably sleep. Probably shouldn't sleep like the dead, 'cause I'm gonna sleep hard. So there's a lot today.
that sounds like a plan.
And again, if anything's bothering you, again, you don't have to tell me like everything that's going on. Just be like, you know, I had a rock in my shoe, something to get just whatever. Just it's okay.
So I'll try my best. Yes,
Ruffle his hair as he's holding him.
he goes, very well. He goes, well, anyway, let's get some sleep. I am tired. And as you two lay down and go to sleep, we will take a break here and we will come back for part two. Fruit. We need to go to 101.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Principal's office for you.
it's been so long.
I know.
Let us go.
Alright, I'm muted and headphones are off.
Okay, okay. So, Odd, as you lay there sleeping, you suddenly hear a tap,
Um,
tap, tap, like on the desk, like on the other side of the room.
oh, you gonna kind of just keep staring at the ceiling. Gonna be like, if I don't react, it'll go away.
I promise you, Odd, I am not going away.
Damn it. He's gonna carefully start sitting up to look at it. I'm gonna guess it's. Oh, I don't even have my notes up. Is the voice familiar?
Oh, very much so.
What is her name? Where is it? Uh, uh, uh. Oh gosh, what is her name?
I can at least
Is
say it's
it
not.
Zeltish?
It is not her.
Is it?
You see an elf looking at you.
Just
You see Trafir standing there.
what are you doing here?
I can ask you the same thing.
Drinking alcohol on the beach.
Yes. You have another man in the bed.
What does it matter?
I'm kind of hurt.
Well, you don't get to say that.
And as you look at Trafir, they haven't aged any. The years that, you've been away from each other, that you haven't seen them. And they look the exact same like the day they vanished. And they're just like, I want to say, I want to be happy for you, I really do.
Then be happy.
It's kind of hard, though.
Why is that? I found my happiness. Or what I'm hoping to be happiness. I'm out here trying. Not popping up in your dreams, whatever this is, and bothering you and giving you hell for shit you've done.
Yes, I'm not giving you hell.
Then why are you here? Like, making it seem like he just shoulder slumped, looking down at Natsu, who's sleeping, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, he's like, he is like curled up right next to you.
Not hurting anybody. So, why the visit?
I want to let you know that I am alive.
Good to know.
I honestly don't know where I am, though.
Not either.
I was hoping that I might be able to tell you to help to find me.
You, you could disappear on me again, and then later on make me feel bad once more?
Not like I wanted to disappear on you in the first place. And you feeling bad, that's all you.
Yeah, then it's all on you for being like, oh, I wish I could be happy for you. That's on you.
I want to be
Why do you need
happy.
my help?
I really, truly
Why?
want to be happy. But I can't be happy wherever I am.
Why are you asking me to help you?
I need your help. I want you to find me. I want you to set me free.
How do I know this isn't a trick?
It was, well, first thing, if it was going to be a trick, you think I would come in and let you sleep this whole time before just getting to the point? You really think I would just sit here and wait for you to notice I was? And right when he says that, you suddenly just see this like almost like static in him, and like he almost like glitches out for a second. And he's like, "Shit, um, odd. I can't play around. You have to find me. You have to hurry. I don't know how." And suddenly you just hear that, and you start seeing him like he glitches out for a second again, and suddenly you see him again, and he has like lash marks across his face, like from from like the left side of his face all the way through the bridge of his nose to the cheek.
What do you remember?
He goes, "Odd, you have to hurry. All I know is I'm somewhere in a carnival. I don't know where this place is. You have to." And you suddenly just hear this whole, "Who are you talking to? Naughty, naughty elf." And suddenly you hear him, "Odd, you have to." And suddenly static and quiet, and then all just silence.
Did that other voice sound familiar? Like, have we heard it before at a carnival here?
No, you've never heard his voice before. You've never heard this voice before at all. And then suddenly, you just sit up in bed. Like the birds chirping in the windows. Everything seems just a nice day. The sun has finally, the rain has stopped. And you see, like, Natsu has his arms wrapped around your waist. And it's pretty much like almost in a fetal position, like holding on to you.
Does anything look out of place as he comes to, besides, Natsu, like the spot where Trifir was earlier?
Nothing.
He's gonna just try to gently pry Natsu's arms from him.
It takes a second, but it gets done.
He's gonna replace himself with another his pillow.
So I can just put this right here. But yeah, you are free of Natsu.
Do I, besides, the birds chirping, any other noise coming from the hallway? near our window?
Um, nothing. Just like the normal, everyday, um, like street noise.
Okay. He gonna take a couple breaths, try to get his emotions in check from seeing Trafir again, trying to figure out how he feels about it. Before finally, like, letting Natsu sleep for a little bit longer before kind of pushing him awake.
And you hear the whole, huh? What? Huh? I'm awake. I think.
I need to talk to you.
And he just kind of, not just sits up in bed, just scratching his head and just pushing his hair back out of his eyes a little bit. And it's that whole look of just like, I mean, if I cuddled you way too hard last night, I'm sorry.
It's not that. Do you remember when you came to visit me in one of my dreams?
Yes, yes, I do.
Somebody I know did the same last night, asking me for help. As I want to help them, I do. No, don't know why I want to.
Mm,
Best way to put it, somebody I was very close to, I was looking for, found me, and I don't know how I feel about it.
that one, you see Natsu just kind of get up. He goes, well, if it's important to you, it's important to me.
They say that they're trapped at a carnival, and I know there's one here, but I don't even know if it's the right one. You know, I don't know how many carnivals are out there. A lot, and that's all I have as a clue.
He goes, well, should we start there?
I guess so. We gotta go wake up Hell and the others. Find a babysitter for Gopher.
And then go from there.
Talk to that lady that showed up last night. 'Cause she's gonna want to be a part of this, I'm guessing, if it's something we're doing.
You're probably right.
Ugh, there's-
Why do we attract the weirdos?
Why do we track the weirdos? Like, it was fine. You know, me, you, Hell, Kilsis. And then, now Kilsis is gone. And then we have Core. And now we have Gopher.
Yes, and we
What?
can't. Yes, we can't take everybody with us. gopher might just have to learn to defend himself.
Be the soldiers here. He was really enjoying that before, the whole coffin thing and creepy house
Well, let's see what
in
he
the
has to say.
state. Yeah, just throw it out there. If he decides to go travel, not much we can do to stop him.
Some people get a second chance.
He's the very lucky one who gets a third chance. Right, let's go break down their door and wake them up.
Yes, let's. And while y'all are going off to do that. Will you go grab Duelist and tell her to come here? It's her turn.
Yeah, okay. I'll go do that.
Okay, okay.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
So, on your side of things,
Oh boy.
as you're laying there resting, suddenly, look, you've never dreamed in your life. You don't know what it's like. But suddenly, you see yourself standing on a cliff over what looks like an expansive world. And you suddenly realize you can see the world. Like it's moving slowly. Everything's um going, everything's moving. And you suddenly realize there's Zakesh, there's Honokune, there's Ilse, there's all the places. There's Aquios. And you start realizing you're standing on top of, literally on top of the planet. Like you can see the entire planet as it rotates. And suddenly you hear a roar and growls and snarls. And suddenly you look up. Two massive dragons are flying around. One serpentine, um, like kind of just snaking its way through the clouds. A greenish hue, black scales, and as it goes to the clouds, suddenly massive balls of fire are raining down. And then suddenly this other one, purple and black energy, almost like stars coming off of around this on this creature's scales. And suddenly it roars, and you watch as it looks like like legit, the stars start falling and colliding with the meteor with these giant balls of magma and fire, just slamming into the ground. Just boom, 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 boom. And like for the first time, like in something like this, you're afraid. And then you hear footsteps coming from behind you.
I cautiously look over my shoulder.
And you see a man, long white robes, gray hair, a set of glasses on his face. And he walks up and stands beside you, looking as the world goes from this vibrant blue and lively place to slowly becoming blacks and reds and just desolate. And he just looks at you.
Does this man look familiar to me?
And you've never seen him before. But at the same time, you don't feel afraid. You don't even feel scared to be around him or nervous, anything. You feel at peace with him there. And the calmness this man has, even watching this destruction, it's almost unnatural. And then he just kind of looks over to you with these sad eyes. I guess this is the end.
The end.
Evil is won. And now the world eater awakes. And I was really enjoying this world. And right then, as he says that, you hear another roar as suddenly the planet starts cracking in the middle. And you see claws ripping from either side as it like almost splitting a world in half. To see this gigantic, this iridescent looking dragon pulling itself from the middle of the planet. And it roars. And suddenly you see its maw open. And you just see white particles pulling every which direction until suddenly you see all this energy like essentially forming in its mouth. And with a violent roar, just white lights everywhere shining, splitting outward all at once. And then suddenly you sit up in bed, breathing hard, chest hurting, body heavy, sweat just, it was too real. Everything was so real all at once.
She is going to try to center herself, ground herself, Take a few deep breaths. And then carefully grasp at her holy symbol laying on the nightstand and kind of hold it close to her heart. Just kind of gently whispering, "You trying to show me this? A dream for one who does not dream."
Everything is still silent.
She is going to look out the window just to kind of reassure herself of the reality that is now. That wasn't in her mind. Just to
Mm,
check for blue skies, clearing storms, anything that is not raining fire from the heavens.
nothing of the sort. Everything is happy. Everything looks nice and lovely here. Total contrast of what you saw in your visions and what just the rainstorm that you saw last night.
She knows well that there's not much that she can do, but in the back of her mind, she does keep the images of what she had seen, as well as the person beside her. To keep it in her memory. See, perhaps a small steel of resolve that if this is to come to pass, to stop that. But there's not much she can do as of right now. And so she just kind of goes about just occasionally glancing out the window, again with kind of a mental reassurance of herself that no, the skies are calm, the day is good, the sun is shining. There's no danger right now. And then go about getting herself prepared for the day.
Okay. So with that, we will all reconvene back into the main chat.
Okay.
And we are back. Oh, wait, no,
Welcome
Sona.
back.
There he is.
So now,
Sona's back. So,
I feel left out. I'm just kidding. I don't
so,
want to be in the principal's office.
so, hell.
Yes.
As you wake up, you
I
wake up
like
to
where
the
this is going.
you wake up to the sound of just like, oh my god, never again. Oh,
Poor Gopher. I
and
tried to stop you.
why am I not in the bed?
Um,
And you realize you're not moving because Core is just like, uh, is like Core has you like not in a death grip, but she's strong.
I'm a teddy bear at this point.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, you're over there because you were drunk off your ass.
Yes. Oh. So if I wasn't drunk, I could lay in bed with women, but no, I'm. Ow. He just says ow and just lays back down, doesn't move. It's like
Poor Gopher.
so much pain.
Well, I get you something to drink, but I'm stuck.
And right then, that's when you hear a at the door.
Okay, now I have to get up. She kind of like taps Core until she moves or something.
And you see Cord just lets you go and just lays there. Still,
She goes and I guess checks on the door.
and you see Odd and Natsu at the door.
Any reason you're knocking like maniacs?
And
Go ahead.
Odd Natsu just looks over at you, is like, probably the easiest way to wake you up.
Fair enough, but we got somebody over here who's pretty hurting pretty bad.
Why is there so much noise?
Has consequences.
Why so much
Yeah.
talking? Too much talking. Thoughts hurt right now. And you see Natsu just walk in, and he just looks over and he goes, hmm. There is a naked fire to not see your bed. So he's
I
like,
mean,
you had more fun than I did. And
not that kind of fun, but it was warm.
and it was warm with me too. And he walks
You
over
know,
and he kind of kicks Gopher, like, get up. Gopher's like,
be a little more
why?
gentle. Be a little more gentle.
At that, odd. I can also speak today. Is already grabbing Gopher by the leg and hauling him up. What's that?
Gopher, Gopher's like, noise. Why are y'all being mean to me this morning?
Because we missed you.
Can I sleep for a little while longer?
Let him have that.
Fine.
Natsu's like, I'm taking the couch so he can sleep on the floor. And Natsu just sits down on the couch. And Gopher's like, you know what? Fine. Floor is fine. Just oh.
You sure you don't want me to hold you like a sack of potatoes?
No, no, no. The bad thing is he crawls over and just grabs his pillow and like hides underneath the desk. It just lays there.
Oh, we're back to the desk again.
It's dark
Do
under here.
do I hear this commotion from my room?
No, actually, you. It's actually pretty tame outside right now from what you're hearing. Nothing too bad.
Is it bad that Hell just wants to slam her hand on the desk?
And you see Core finally just get up and just yawns and just looks around, just waves at everybody,
Morning core.
and not just like morning. It just gets up, just goes walking in the bathroom. Doesn't give two shits who's there,
You get used to it.
and Natsu's just sitting here like, hmm, okay. So
Okay.
what's on the plan?
I guess one plan is to, excuse me, to tell Hell about the thing, and then figure out what we're gonna do.
The thing.
So, someone reached out to me asking for help, and I haven't exactly agreed, but you know, obligations, loyalty, all of that.
Okay.
So, someone I know is apparently trapped in a carnival, and that's all the info I have. I don't have a location.
Hmm.
Thinking of
Sorry.
going down to the carnival. Is the carnival still here?
Um, yeah.
So I was thinking of making a little trip to there, looking around, try to lay low, 'cause we don't know where those people are still.
Okay.
And thinking of dropping Gopher here back to the barracks.
Yeah, we should probably do that. I don't know if the captain would appreciate him being this hungover, though.
He'll eventually, you know, uh, waddle on his way over there. So we'll let him finish sleeping in here and then make
Yeah.
his way over.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And
Carnival we go then? Is that the plan?
yeah, if you're okay with it,
Yep, that's fine by me.
I should probably ask Core though.
Yeah, when she comes back.
And
Hmm.
yeah, Core comes out. And Core just looks as she's completely dressed and ready to go.
Uh, and Odd's gonna explain to her like what he just discussed with Hell.
You see Core just give you the thumbs up, just like it's very much the whole let's go.
You gonna put the ring back on?
Yeah.
Hands hands on the shirt thing.
the the belt,
The belt, that's what it was.
that little strip of fabric,
Hmm.
and whatever paper hasn't been drooled on or the least drooled on piece of paper. Uh, Odd's gonna write Gopher, go to barracks, train, possibly see you in the evening.
Hmm. I love it to possibly see you in the evening.
uh, keep to yourself. Don't talk to strangers. K bye.
I was just gonna say, okay, bye.
And yeah, Natsu just gets up and just like, all right, so we're just gonna leave him here.
Yeah. Hell's
And
gonna like rip a strip of fabric off and like tie it over her ears, kind of. Since she
Not
is mostly naked, she doesn't really look like a cat person ish. Yeah, she does, but shut up. We're gonna go with it.
Natsu's sitting there like, don't you have a mask?
Yeah.
yeah.
She puts on the plague mask.
And it comes with a hood, right?
I believe so.
Yes,
Yeah, she just puts it on and puts the hood up.
and Natsu's just like, hmm, there you go.
See? I never said I was the
Odd's gonna
smart one.
Odd's
And
gonna tuck the note into where he thinks Gopher will see it, either like near his face. Like, okay.
All right.
and at this point, as you guys are leaving the coming out the room, Venari, you are coming out as well. And you see them.
Do I recognize the orc from last night, right?
Yep.
Can I tell if that's odd or no?
No.
She just kind of raises an eyebrow a little bit at that, but kind of does a polite nod to Natsu and the others. Good morning.
And that's just like morning.
Is everything all right? You
Oh yeah, no, everything's fine. Yes, but anyway. Yeah, what's the plan now? Now that we're all here.
Still the same?
I guess we're going to the.
To the carnival!
so do I hear them commenting on the circus?
Yep.
Carnival circus, same thing.
Ah, would you mind if I joined you? I don't have any plans for today. I apologize if I'm intruding on something that I shouldn't.
Eve just gives a thumbs up.
Let's go!
All right, I guess I go ahead and follow them.
And yeah, as you guys are walking downstairs and out the door, you do see those the you see the human and the tiefling like down the middle of the street, just kind of looking around, just leaning up against a wall, like searching for people.
Is there a alley close by that we can duck into?
Um, there is.
Uh, yeah, Eve is just gonna casually uh walk into it, like not trying to be rushing, just like, you know, casually,
It's like
calmly.
let's go this way.
Hell follows.
And yeah, you guys are just walking down the alleyway. And as you begin walking, you hear you see this old man sitting there reading cards. And he's like, read your fortune, a gold apiece. A gold to have your fortune read.
Uh, Eve is just gonna smile and kind of do a like gesture as no, thank you.
Yes, please. I need food.
Gonna look to hell and just be like, give him one gold piece. There we go.
Hell just pulls the gold out, sets it on the table, and just walks away.
He goes, sir, please wait. Please let me at least read,
No,
please.
you don't need to.
But I do. It's the cards demanded, and you've already paid. So please let me do this for you, please.
We are just fine. Take the gold, go eat, leave the fortune to yourself, and we're off. And she just walks away.
He's just kind of, well, and he flips over a card. He goes, well, I guess a white-haired man means nothing to you, then, huh?
Okay, does that ring a bell?
Um, not really.
She's gonna call over her shoulder. Nope, it doesn't.
Yes,
Does that mean anything to Odd?
no.
And
He goes, all I know, he goes, well, it just says if a white-haired man crosses your path, you might want to befriend him. I don't know.
Okay,
Just,
thanks.
uh,
Another weirdo for the weirdo group.
he goes, and what about you, ma'am? Would you like your,
oh, she's kind of glancing at are Natsu and Core following behind as I'm assuming they're kind of fast walking out of there.
uh, not really fast walking, but they are walking.
Perhaps something small. I apologize. I mean no disrespect. And she places her own gold piece on the table.
He goes, oh, thank you, ma'am. Let me. He shuffles the cards real quick, and he lays out three. He goes, something about uh dragons. Something about dragons attacking the world. Something about a man hurting. His life's in danger. A city of crystal. I don't know what that means. But
She, I will take your words into consideration. Thank you, sir. She kind of chews her bottom lip as she turns and walks to follow the others. Kind of contemplated on what he had said.
okay. So you guys continue on to the carnival, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you guys get there, and the carnival is like people are there, like actually enjoying themselves. Things are starting to get back to normal or normal-ish, and you can see people just playing carnival games, having fun, clowns juggling, just everybody having a good time. And as you guys are just kind of enjoying, you hear somebody go, "Mr. Whiskers, Mayor Cheese, is that you?"
Mayor Cheese is in disguise right now.
Oh, I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Whiskers is in disguise as well.
Oh, so never mind. They would not know you then. Actually, no, they wouldn't. Actually, the only one they know is Natsu. Shit, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I will change that. And you guys watch as Jaden, the owner of the carnival, walks up. He's like, Natsu, it's been a while. How are you doing? And you see Natsu just kind of like, hey. Like, he has that look of just like, I really don't want to talk to you, but he goes, where are your friends? You were with a whole group of people last time. Now you were with these strange fellows and and ladies. Well, this strange fellow and ladies. And odd Jaden looks at you. He goes, ma'am, might I say you are a very large, intimidating woman.
He kind of gives the motion of, oh, thank you, like,
He goes,
you flatter me.
he goes, a mute, I guess. He goes, and he goes, odd, or not odd, but he goes, Natsu, where'd you get all these, like, beautiful, this statuesque women? Not, you see Natsu just like, He goes, so, why are we here again? And he looks at you two, well, at you three, just like, why are we here again?
Odd's gonna just whisper him, like, reconnaissance, I guess. Just looking around.
Yes. Okay, so I'll let y'all do that. I'm gonna. Here's, yeah, I'm out. And he just goes walking off.
No. Odd just, like, again, locks him in, like, brings him in close. You're not getting away that easily.
And that's just like, but you. And Jaden's just like, well, this was fun and all, but I gotta go do other stuff. So y'all have fun. If you see Mayor Cheese and Mr. Whiskers, tell them to come by. I wanna thank them properly for helping me back then. And we are over here now.
The ghost that kills us haunts us once again.
It's again.
It was a ghost.
A ghost.
So I would say you guys are about here. and Jaden walked off this way. Jaden walked off like this way, going back toward his
Oh,
tent.
okay. I didn't see the red circle at first.
No, you're good. So at this point, you guys are free.
The crates aren't there anymore, correct? Because those were from when we had the people were trapped before the ceremony.
No, the
Right.
crates. No, the crates were there because they were. It's part of the carnival. These are like.
Oh, I thought those were the ones that were holding the people
Nope,
for
that's
the.
a whole other place.
Okay. Couldn't remember. That's right. Never mind. That was the bastion, basically.
Yep.
Okay.
But you guys have. There's more than just this, but this is just kind of.
Yeah. Is there like a message board anywhere?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, Hella's gonna head towards the message board.
And
Before.
oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Before Hella wanders off, is she gonna tell Odd where she's going?
Yes.
He's just gonna, whisper to her, if you see anything with the name Trafir, let me know.
Okay. Right here. She's just like saying that in her head over and over again because I know I'm gonna forget it.
Okay. So I would
Hell's
say hell would be about out this way.
okay.
What about the rest of you?
Um, I would say because she's fairly unfamiliar with the carnival, um, Venari is just kind of people watching. She's keeping an eye out on the activity, the different people going around, trying not to get into the workers' way. She does clock where Helora runs off to, but she's just kind of steering clear of the workers and everything, but also kind of, like I said, kind of people watching and everything. So, just trying to get a scope of her surroundings.
You see Core is just sitting here like just looking at everything and realizes she needs to stay on track. She goes following Hale.
Yeah. I have a fire bodyguard.
Buddy system.
Buddy system.
Don't lose your buddy.
Oh, what was it? Oh, now I can't remember the line from Finding Nemo.
But anyway, what about Odd?
Eve and Natsu are gonna kind of just. Do you remember what this tent is from our last visit?
Wasn't that the main tent?
Which one?
The big one.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that was the
this.
main. That was the main tent, the main circus tent.
This red one
Mm-hmm.
in the corner
Mhm.
over next to you. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna just kind of casually, uh, walk past. Odd keeping an ear out for that voice he heard.
Okay.
Last night.
Okie dokie.
Dragging Natsu along with him, making it look like they're on a date.
And
I
Natsu's
love
just
it.
kind of walking along, just looking around, everything. So, Hill,
Yeah.
as you're sitting there looking at this board, anything in particular you're looking for, or just
I'm just looking to see if there's wanted posters for Hell and Odd, and then now the name Trafir as well.
no wanted posters here.
Good.
Mostly just like stuff for the circus. You know, what time acts start, what time just stuff like that. Nothing really that says
Nothing that has Odd or Hell on it.
no.
Okay.
I
What
think
about Trafir?
nothing.
Crap.
Like
Okay.
this is literally like pretty much your circus all your circus stuff.
Is there anything else around that has bulletins and crap on it?
That'd be back in town.
Okay, just wanting to make sure. She's gonna start heading back over here then. Because she doesn't know what she's looking for. Yeah, she'll actually come up here. Just kind of looking around. Keeping it, basically just keeping an eye out for the human and the tiefling. While Odd does his thing.
So yeah, roll me a perception. Or actually, you know what? Don't worry about rolling it. Don't worry about rolling.
Oh, me? No.
Yeah, don't worry about
Okay. Oh, okay.
it. Because it's like you're looking around. You've been like I would say within the past like 30 minutes just walking around looking. None of these voices sound anything like the voice you heard. And like it's strange because you know you heard it. You know you heard it loud and clear.
Hmm.
Like it wasn't even like whoever this was wasn't even trying to disguise it. But you can't find it. Like you don't hear anything that's even remotely distinct like to that voice. And what's that? Within about an hour or so, you guys all kind of reconvene, and really, truly, nothing's come up here. Like this place has like been a dud.
And he hasn't, during this, like, seen anybody that looked like for the person he's searching for.
No,
Oh, shit.
like, you guys have had no luck, no like on either side of things. Like it's just been it's just been quiet. None of the none of the like even the human and the tiefling woman, y'all haven't seen them at all. And just it's been just strangely quiet. Like this isn't real. Like after all the stuff you guys have been through, and now like silence essentially.
This feels kind of off.
But yeah, like I said,
Um,
you guys have gotten back together. So I'll let you guys talk amongst yourself.
Rin,
Hmm.
about you?
Hmm.
Hello? Am I talking too quietly?
No.
No,
No.
it's like cutting out though for a second for me at least.
Oh,
It's good
uh,
now. It's good now.
okay. Did you hear partially what I said? I can repeat.
I only heard like little bits.
Uh, he said, like, nothing on our end. How about you?
Nothing on the board. And I haven't heard the name said anywhere, so
Neither, neither have I. Which way did, Jaden, you said?
Yeah.
Which way did
He
they
actually
go?
what he was in this tent
Kind
here.
of like
That's you to, oh, where everyone else is at right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, maybe we ask him if he knows of any other carnival circuses that are traveling that he knows of. See if we can get any kind of hint. Maybe Want another close one? Hello?
That's it. That's what I'm saying. Hello?
Oh yeah,
Hello?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Because we're sitting here. I'm sitting like.
I'm distractions. I'm sorry.
I was like, oh, keep talking for time. Keep talking for time.
No, but asking
Spread it out.
for any other traveling circus is a good idea. I am so sorry about that.
It's okay. And he looks to Helen to be like, will you ask for me? I can't really talk while I'm like this.
Yeah, I got it.
So
She's
walk,
just gonna start walking in, I guess.
and you
Trying
see
to find him.
he's in there. He's like going through some paperwork and stuff, and he looks up. He goes, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry. We are not holding any kind of auditions today.
She pulls
Um,
the mask up.
oh, hi. Okay. Why are we?
Puts
Why?
it back down.
Why?
Yeah, it's just for protection. For protection.
Oh my God, am I getting attacked again at some point?
No, Jesus Christ.
And
I do
last
have a
time,
question though. Yeah, I know. I remember what happened last time I was there.
I got stabbed.
Yes, you did. But
Yes.
you're better now.
Yeah, I've written some. So what's up? Is how can I help?
Are there any other traveling circuses that you might know of?
Yes, there's a lot of them, but really, truly, there's nothing around here. It's not like I just sit there and talk to every other traveling performer out there. Here's any particular one you're looking for?
Oh, crap. See, I forgot the name.
There was no name.
Yeah, there's
No.
no name. It's just
Well, the name that you had told me to look for.
Trafir.
Trafir.
That one. I'm probably gonna get smacked. Does the name Trafir sound familiar?
He never heard of it. What kind of
Yeah,
yes,
that's all I know.
what kind of traveling circuses has one name?
Just wanted to make sure, didn't know if it rang a bell or not, but where is, you said it's not close to here, but can you maybe just give me a general area for the next closest one?
His last I checked. Let me pull up the map.
On the map. On the map. On
On
the
the
map.
map.
On the map. On
Where's
the map.
there's the map. All right, we'll go back over to the map. So Armor, for all the people who don't know where Armor is, who have joined us and is listening to this, Armor is, if I pulled the right thing, it'd be great. Armor is here. And he says the next carnival around is in Silvershade, which is all the way over here.
No.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
He goes, and another there's another one in at Kellen.
Oh, okay.
But he's not really sure where.
Okay.
But
Well,
he
you've
does.
helped more than enough. So,
He goes, I wish I could help more.
okay. Get what you get. You don't throw a fit. That was super helpful. We have a heading for the next area we need to be at, so.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, if you need anything, let me know.
Will do. Puts the mask back down. All right. I think I already did that actually. Anyway,
Yeah, you did.
that's all we needed. So we'll be seeing ya. She waves and starts walking back out.
Yes, I'll see you later. And yeah, as you leave, they're all waiting outside for you.
Closest one is Silvershade.
Well then, guess we're going on our trip unless we. Okay, question, just a out of character question. Did we have something else we were supposed to be doing? Besides the Crystal Dale stuff?
Weren't you guys
Uh,
plotting to go to the Obsidian prison?
Wait, where
Well,
are we
now
going?
that we know he's dead, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were gonna go to the Obsidian prison
To get
to
Kilsis.
rescue Kilsis, but now that we know his soul is now with
Tyrion, it doesn't
Tyrion,
matter.
there's no point in us going and retrieving a body that won't have a
That was
soul
the
to
last
it.
plan that I heard that you guys were thinking of, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
And they're
staying as
like-
far away from wherever the heck that happened. Jinsu or whatever. We don't
Yep.
know where that's where it happened. It was just yeah.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking. We do still need to go get that freaking treasure chest from
Yeah.
Where is it?
Alien Tyrion? Isn't that where it was?
Yep. All the way over here.
Yep.
Alien, yeah.
But we're right here. We can always get something to go that way at some point. So I figure Silvershade's our best bet.
Yeah, because it's close by. Maybe, yeah, find some kind of transportation to over there.
Yep.
Grab the money, profit, then find out what we're gonna do else. Because, yeah, we do need the funds. It'd be nice to have the funds.
But also, there's this lovely thing of you gotta step away to get there, get the silver shade.
Yeah,
I have my ways. I'm kidding.
Are we stealing horses?
I mean, we could.
Good.
You got horses that can run across the ocean?
We're talking about. Oh, that's right. We'll have to steal an airship.
Wait,
It's
from
it's an
Aramor
island.
to...
It's an island. Aramor is an island.
I already know that Odd can swim in ocean. That's already been shown. Everyone just climb on top of Odd as he backstrokes to the to the mainland.
If I imagine Venari is just standing there awkwardly while they're talking about this and just kind of slowly raises her hand like, if you're looking to head for Silvershade, there might be a merchant or two looking for bodyguards. If they have a wagon, we might be able to get transportation from them in exchange for protection. Yep.
Who let the nerd in? Why you gotta be so smart?
Yeah, why do you have to be logical? God.
It's probably better than stealing horses from a tourist area.
I mean, again, I want to see y'all ride a horse across the ocean.
Absolutely not.
Who? Water walking.
I forgot Aramor was an island. Alright, so means we gotta stay disguised, huh?
You know, now that we're talking, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of like, man, I think it was Rand. If only, I got to try that once with Rand when he had water walking. To just cast it on a horse and ride it across. Oh god. Anyway. Uh, yeah, Aunt's gonna just be like, she has a point. That's how we got over here. Again.
The question is, what do y'all want to do?
Like, part of me's like afraid to leave, the carnival we're at right now, because I'm like, what if the thing I'm looking for is here and I'm just not asking the right questions? But again, but I'm also like, adventure. Yeah.
If
What do you think?
if what you have told Hell is like when he told Hell, did he seem worried or like upset in any way?
No.
Okay. Well, right here we're close to Silvershade. We can probably, as I will remember the name Venari said, get a merchant ship over, and then from there, hopefully what you need or what you were looking for is there. If not, then we can go get the money from the fight.
Yeah.
And then,
Hey, maybe win more money.
hey, let's go.
I'm the champion now. I feel like
Whee!
people would pay to fight me.
Oh, they probably would. Although, wouldn't that be considered sandbagging? If I were to just bet all my money on you all the time.
It's gambling. Pretty much.
Fair.
I guess there really are no rules unless if you're making the money. I don't know. I'm not.
So, heading off to the docks,
Uh,
or
To
what's
the
the plan?
docks!
To the docks.
to the docks.
To the docks, to the docks.
And yes, as you guys begin to head out toward the docks and try to find something, some way, somehow to get you the Silver Shade, that is where we are going to end tonight's game, and we will pick up back there next time.